Welcome back!
Today Remy's here, guys. Remy!
He's only a small dog. She'll pick him up.
This is my puppy.
The cutest
His name's
one.
Remington. His name is Remington. Wait, let me. Go catch. I'm a good mama.
So what we're doing is I tried following. It's MAYRATOUCHOFGLAM. She's a Latina YouTuber. The video is called Date Night Glam Makeup Tutorial, and we will put it in the description. So, and we're both gonna do it, and then you guys will decide who did it
best.
better. Who did it better? Which will probably be her, because I am not no makeup artist. I put makeup on maybe
She's
2
better
3 times a month.
than me.
So
let's get started. So normally I use this CoverGirl Clean Sensitive because I have really sensitive skin, but I've noticed that like when I touch my face, the cover up comes off really easy. So I picked up this Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm hoping I'll see better results.
I have the same one.
Twinning!
I love that. Ashley's gonna insert a picture so you know what we're looking at, like what we're referencing from. We're gonna watch the video and then go from there.
Yep. Okay. So I really don't have that color, so I'm gonna use something off my blush palette.
Moisturize my face first. I use the Neutrogena Healthy Defense Daily Moisturizer, and it also has sunscreen in it too, because I know you need to protect yourself.
Today I'm doing a date night makeup look. I think this is
We're gonna primer eyes.
I don't have eye primer, so I'm just gonna use my regular primer.
I do have eye primer, because I'm on.
I feel like all primer's the same though.
But
I don't, but
don't discriminate.
I feel like they're just saying like, oh, eye primer and then regular primer so they can make more money, but I don't really know. I'm not a beauty guru.
Okay, and then she uses this like orangey brownish, right? But it's called sherbet, so it has to be kind of like the orangey color-ish.
So I don't really have any of the orangey colors because I normally go for like neutrals. So I'm gonna use something off my blush palette.
So from one side to the other. But yeah. Her eyes are way bigger than mine, so I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I have like cheesy eyes. What's not bigger? Chinese. I have like, I don't know how eyes I have, honestly. I have my like 90% kit that I still use makeup box. I'm okay with it. We should be talking makeup. What? I'm gonna do a list of questions.
So in this video, it's also like to get to know us. So we're gonna kind of like chit chat and talk to you guys. So we have a list of questions that our family sent us to answer on this next video. So first one is, are you named after anyone?
I got my name from my dad's favorite soap opera. That's how they got my name and all my sister's names. How about you?
And I don't think I'm named after anyone, but Rosario actually means rosary in English. So
Next question is, which of your parents do you think are more like you?
I believe I am more like my mom, because me and my mom are like really, really sensitive people. Like I can cry during a commercial.
Yeah, me too.
I think that's why me and my mom argue more often too, because we're so much alike. But we both have really, like we're always doing for other people. Very selfless people is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. What about you?
I feel like I'm more like my mom. We're clean freaks, and
OCD for real.
and we're both like cranky periodically a lot of the time. Can't cook. Yep, that's me. Wet and Wild all natural palette.
So doing like a dark brown. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous about this. And like she takes her primer and she holds it up like this so she can get a crisp edge. So
I don't have anything like that, so I'm just going to go off the wisp of my hands.
the next question is, what is your favorite food?
Like dessert or like...
Just food in general, I guess.
I really like donuts, but lately I'm kind of like getting off it. I'm kind of like more French fries, and I really love pasta, and like anything with chicken. That's me.
My favorite food would have to be barbacoa. If you're Latino, especially if you're Mexican, you know what barbacoa is. So good, so good. Like, I'm addicted to barbacoa.
The best at makeup, like we really just started actually getting serious about makeup in the past year, I would say.
Yeah, about the past year is when we started really getting into it. This is gonna be hard because she has like really nice eyebrows and pretty lashes and everything, and I'm pretty sure you guys noticed, but my hair and my eyebrows as well as my eyelashes are very thin because I actually had cancer not that long ago, so maybe one time we'll do a story time, right, Ash?
Yeah. So, are you a dog person or a cat person?
We love all animals. What's your favorite movie?
Well, like my favorite movie, even though it's not my favorite, but every year, Taylor and I, which is my sister, we watch. Oh God, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. It's Jennifer Lopez in it, and no, Monster-in-Law. It's called Monster-in-Law.
Oh my God, that's a good movie.
Taylor and I watch it every year. It's like our movie. We call it our movie.
My favorite movie would probably have to be a cartoon. I love cartoon movies, any Disney movies. But one that I always go back to is either Finding Nemo or Ratatouille. I can watch it and watch it. Like, I can watch it and, like, I literally talk, like, say what they say at the right moment. You know what I mean? Like, it's really... My husband gets annoyed by me. He's like, really? Can you just watch the movie? Oh, my God. And Frozen, too, because when I had cancer, I was in the hospital for a little bit over a month. And my sister, she stayed with me. And actually, I watch Frozen almost every day, and sometimes I'd watch it 2 or 3 times a day, and like, it would drive her crazy, but I feel like, I don't know, that movie, when you have cancer and you're watching a movie like that, you know what I mean, you just gotta let it go and let God deal with everything, you know, just trusting God that everything's gonna be better. I feel like that movie helped me through my first rounds of chemo. And still to this day, like especially during the winter, I'll just be like hanging out with my sister and be like, "Do you want to build a snowman?" God, it's so funny. Okay.
Should I pop this in? I really want to pop it, but I don't know if I should pop it before I put on my makeup.
It's gonna show up like crazy.
I just want to pop it because it's yellow. So she goes from like, kind of like an eyeliner.
Yeah, it's like she does like an eyeliner with the...
Favorite ice cream flavor?
We just have a restaurant that opened up. What is it called?
Culver's.
And my husband the other day, he actually bought a sundae with pecans on it, a strawberry sundae, and like I am addicted to it. But the best ice cream is from Mexico. It's nieve de limon, so good. What about you?
From Culver's. I really like their ice cream too, kind of, but I like the churro sundae, and it has like chocolate and caramel, like syrup, and then pecans on it. I love it. But overall, like just a carton of ice cream, I like cookie dough.
Oh yeah, we used to eat cookie dough all the time.
No, we used to eat cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream, that's what I meant to say. Cookies and cream. Me and her sisters, when they come over to stay at my house, we would binge eat like a fucking gallon. A gallon of ice cream of cookies
And
cream.
a 12 thing of donuts.
Oh my gosh. Do you have a tattoo?
No, but not next weekend, but the weekend after that, we made appointments to go get one. I'm kind of excited, but kind of nervous.
I'm excited for her. I have 3 tattoos. I have one on my chest, and I have one on my ankle, and one on my foot. Maybe that'll be another story time, because she'll have one, obviously.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Mascara. Just using my Wet n Wild Voluminous mascara.
I have
Volume Classic.
I have Wet n Wild Mega Length waterproof mascara, which I got from the dollar store. I think since I have such thin eyelashes, I have to curl mine before I put them on. Otherwise, it's not good.
Did she put mascara on the bottom lash? I think she does that later. Almost avoided the movie. She's a gassy dog.
Sorry, but we had to skip that step because we've never put them on, really.
The whole lash.
That's why I'm going to get eyelash extensions. You should too. You should really do it, but it's not that much.
Yeah, maybe. Sorry, Myra. I hope we're not disappointing you. Sorry, I hope we're not disappointing you. So she put her primer on and then her foundation. I have e.l.f. poreless.
Me too,
Primer.
but I have hydrating.
Mine just
Because my face is really dry.
regular schmegular.
I got glitter all over my hands. I feel like this primer stinks. Let me smell yours. It smells good. Mine stinks.
Smells like an old sock.
It's going on my face. Okay. I don't know about her, she didn't say, but I always wet my sponge.
Yeah, she did it with her hands, but I'm gonna do it with my beauty blender. Oh, that's a lot.
Kind of excited. It's my first time using this, so. see
I
how
like it.
goes.
It's good.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if I got my color. I kind of just put it on my hand, like it blends into my hand. I don't know how to like really tell how to find your color.
I think it's just kind of like trial and error.
Yeah. Plus, this wasn't that expensive, so
Yeah, it's
it's
pretty
not like
affordable.
I'm not gonna. Oh, I guess it kind of matches me.
Yeah.
Just need to put a lot on because my skin is awful.
Thirsty.
I have finished most of my mascara. I need more foundation because I put a lot on. I have to put a lot on. I have that skin.
So, next.
What was your
question.
first car?
My first car that I purchased, or my parents got me.
You purchased.
My first car that I purchased was a Pontiac. It was a 1999 Pontiac. It was gray. I was so proud of that car because obviously it was my first car, but I actually totaled it. I didn't get an accident. Another car hit me, so then I totaled it, and then yeah, that was my first car. I really liked it though, and I still drove it for a while after I totaled it. What about you?
My first car that I purchased, because no, my parents never bought me a car, so I had to buy my own car. It was a Chevy Impala, but I crashed that. I didn't even have it for a year, and I crashed it.
And that was just recent.
Yeah.
Thank God she's okay though. That's important.
My beauty blender.
Okay, next thing is
Concealer. And I actually have the stuff she used, but I have the color. I don't know. Where do you tell where the color is at? Oh, at the bottom. Fair Claire.
And I just have this that I'm gonna use that I got for Christmas.
For my sisters.
Yes.
My twin sissies. So, how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 2 brothers and a sister. How about you?
I have 2 twin sisters, obviously, And then I have a half sister.
What was your first pet?
A cat, and her name was Tiger.
My first animal was mine. It was a Brindle pit bull, and his name was Chiquillo.
I remember him.
Yeah. Okay, if you were stranded on an island, what are 3 things you would take with you?
Josh.
Oh, you can do all the hunting and stuff?
Yeah, matches and I don't know.
Remy?
Yeah, my doggy.
I would take my husband, a knife, and one of those mosquito net things, because mosquitoes don't play around. Have you ever watched the show Naked and Afraid? All of them are bit up so crazy by mosquitoes. It's crazy.
I've only ever watched that at your house, to be honest.
Yeah, it's good.
But I don't pay for cable because I have Netflix. Much cheaper. What's your favorite restaurant? Oh my god, guys! I just bought some Fenty highlighter, and it's in the mail, and I'm so excited to get it.
She should do a makeup haul. How much she bought?
I didn't buy that much, but.
Let's bake.
So I use this air spun powder that I just found at Walmart, and I really like using it.
I use this. My husband got this for me. It's a contour and highlight palette. Basically the same thing. And I don't remember where he got it from. I think like TJ Maxx or like Marshall, something like that. So it's just basic. So she moves on to her brows, but she doesn't show how she does her brows, but she does have tutorials on how she does her brows. But yeah, so we're just gonna do our brows.
I have offices right there.
You keep bumping me. If I mess with makeup, I'm gonna smack you. If Shane Dawson had a makeup tutorial, I would follow that. Yes, queen! I'm just dusting off the baking. I bake quite a bit. Bake.
I'm actually gonna finish my mascara since we don't put on falsies. So what's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you?
This last Halloween, I was like, let's go to a haunted house. Okay? And like where we live, it's not like crazy haunted, and everybody's like, well, it's not a big deal. But I was like, I really want to go, and so I was like, I'll take my husband and I'll be fine because I can hold on to him. And I was like freaking so jumpy, like I was hyping myself up like crazy, like, oh my god, it's gonna be so bad, I'm gonna jump. I'm a scaredy cat. I can't even watch scary commercials, okay? So we're walking in and so I'm like hyping myself up, and then we go up and we paid, so we get in, like instead of waiting like a 2-hour line, so we paid extra to get in before other people. So we're walking up and there is like probably like 3 blocks that we have to walk around the building in order to get in. So we're walking up and I'm like so scared. I swear my heart is beating because in the entrance there's like this guy. He's like 10 feet tall, and it looked like a statue, and he just started moving, and I screamed, like I got scared. So I was already like shaking, and my heart's beating, and me and my husband were walking, we're holding hands, and there was a long line, and we were surpassing the line, okay, and we walked around the corner, and this little boy jumped out and go, rah! I screamed at the top of my lungs, and I fell backwards, and my husband never let go of me, so he's standing up and he's holding my arm, and everybody started laughing because it wasn't even part of the haunted house. I was just that scared. And it was a little kid, like he had to be like 6, and he was laughing so hard, and I was so embarrassed because that wasn't even a part of the haunted house. That's the scariest thing that's ever happened to me.
Your eyebrows look so good.
Think so?
Yeah, I really do.
Okay. Now what's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you?
The scariest
This is crazy. I cannot wait for her to tell you guys this.
I just got done working a 16-hour shift. My boyfriend picked me up. We were with his best friend and his cousin, and we were coming to the back entrance of our apartment. And I opened the key, I twist the key, and I open the door, and there's this homeless guy in the corner. And we're like shocked, and he's like standing up, wailing his arms at me, and my boyfriend and his best friend pulls me back, and I almost got jawed in the face by a homeless guy. Inside of our apartment building, he shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, because where we live, it's like 4 stories. So you have to go into the stairwell in order to get into the apartment. And in the stairwell was that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't even tell my landlady about it until like
she told me, and I talked her into it, and then I called for her.
because I didn't feel like talking to her because I was like scared and I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But realizing it now, it kind of is a big deal for everyone's safety.
Yeah, so like we called her, and like the lady at our apartment, she was like, yeah, we've already got reports of that guy, but I guess that guy, he left. It was a homeless guy that was staying in our stairwell.
She's not a very good landlord lady.
Yeah, she's kind of rude.
Where we live, I am being harassed. Aren't I?
Yes. Like, it's like they look for little things from her and her boyfriend's apartment. So she highlights in the corner, which will do that.
Inner corner of the eye, this thing literally will slay your eyes. It just, I mean, you can see the inner corner highlight. It's just popping. Okay, so now for my under eyes, I'm going to be grabbing the color sherbet and just applying this underneath the eyes.
So the same color she used as the crease.
The transition color.
And her waterline.
White? Yeah. And she brought the sherbet kind of orangish, brownish color under her eyes too. So that's what I'm doing, because I'm not going to do the eyeliner. I've never put eyeshadow under my eyes. Have you?
I've tried it, but I didn't like the way it looks on me.
I think it just like makes it look smoky. I think it's pretty. You should shut the door because I don't want Kim barking, and he'll stand up if somebody comes in and he'll come over here.
Let's talk about the struggle we've had with our dogs.
And our pets in general. I'll tell you about King. Come here, King. Come here, baby. Come here, handsome. Oh.
Remy. He's so jealous.
This is my baby King. Are you being a good boy? Are you being a good boy? He is Pomeranian and Chihuahua. He's male. His name's King because he's my little king. He's very chill. He doesn't bark that much. He's very smart. The only time he barks is when somebody comes where I work or where I live. He's very protective in a way, but he's such a brat, and he cries a lot. Like, he doesn't cry like all the time, but like when we're in a vehicle, he'll cry. You know what I mean? He cries the whole way home. We're only 10 minutes away, and he'll cry the whole way home. He's very sassy. Sassy. Sassy, sassy. I love you. He's a good boy. He brought me out of my depression during, I got him right after I had my last dose of chemo, so he brought me out of my depression. He's the love of my life. He's my baby. I have 2 birds. I have one named Raja. She's very sassy too, and she's always hanging upside down. I'm getting really close to holding them, so I'm excited about that. Then I have Coco, and he really likes me. So. Tell them about your animals, Ashley.
I have Remy, which you guys also.
No, go ahead.
I have King, which you guys saw earlier. I have Remy, who you guys seen earlier, and he's just a little pain in the booty sometimes, but I love him to death. And then I have Kit Kat, Calico Kitty. She's
sassy. She
sassy.
is so sassy, and she knows her place. She loves teasing her little brother Remy. She teaches him, man. That girl.
Yeah, Remy even swats like a cat because he learned it from her, and it's really cute to watch.
Yeah.
Like
her cat is so sassy. She's so pretty too. She's really sweet, but she's sassy. Like, she's that type of kitty, like, oh, come pet me, come love me. And then she'll run away and go steal some food or swat her brother. You know what I mean? Let's go to the next tab.
Hold on, I didn't put the color under my eye yet.
Oh, yeah, I haven't done that either. I haven't done the highlight in the corner.
I just did that. And then that's it. I only have 2 animals. And then my boyfriend, which I consider he's mine, is his dog Buck. And he's a Walker Coon Hound. And he's really tall, really skinny, and he can jump really high. He's really cute. I love him. He's basically my own. Okay, Remy. Oh, you was such a good boy. Don't look up my makeup. I'm gonna eat some chicken nuggets for my breakfast. Let me see how you did it.
I just did it.
Good,
Next step.
good. It's all good in the neighborhood.
5.
So now let's bronze. We'll lay down king.
Again, using some e.l.f. I just ordered some Benefit. If you guys want to see what I bought from Sephora, when it comes in, maybe I'll do a little haul.
And I'm just using what I was using earlier.
That's really good too. Yeah, because I was confused to like always like that, but it was hard because like my cheeks are so chubby, so and Mayra, she does her cheeks, and then she does her forehead, her jawline, and then she does her nose. So that's what we're gonna do.
So now she puts on the blush, and then she goes right to her highlighter. So I'm using the e.l.f. highlighter and blush.
I'm just using something I've had for years. Which I don't know is really good to keep makeup. I don't know how long you keep makeup for.
What's your go-to dinner recipe?
Chicken Alfredo. I make that a lot. It's so easy. And Josh and I both really like it.
Yeah. I think my go-to would have to be pollo de chipotle. I can't say it. Pollo de chipotle. Pollo con chipotle.
What's
And then
that?
It's chipotle chicken. Like I do chicken breast, and then I'll put chipotle chiles in it. And put like onions and vegetables. It's like a fajita, but with chili. The chipotle chili.
Huh.
As the salsa base, I guess, the sauce base.
And then she highlights. The one thing I noticed about this e.l.f. Highlight is that like you really don't get anything on your brush unless you get it wet. Have you noticed that?
I've never used it, but I've heard that like in lots of like.
Well, you have e.l.f. highlight right there.
Yeah.
You don't have that problem. I've noticed with this. I mean, it's a really pretty highlight, but it's really hard to get off the brush if it's dry, from what I noticed. So are you a highlight girl, Rosario?
Yes, I love highlight. I could highlight my life away.
So I have this like Sephora crayon from when I got my makeup done there for prom, and I have this Stella, I think it's pronounced. I'm not really sure. Very highlight lip. If I can find it. Oh. But I've never lined my lips. I've never been a lipstick person, like lip gloss and maybe just like chapstick. I've never.
Well,
so I'm not really sure how to. So you're gonna have to kind of teach me on that.
Is that? How do you say that?
Essence.
So I have Essence lip liner. It's 08 Red Blush. That's what I'm gonna line my lips with. Then I have Revlon matte lipstick. It's Ultra HD matte lip color. What's the name of it? So this is the final look.
I don't look good. Yeah, I don't look good with this lip.
We will insert pictures.
Watch out for our next video next Wednesday.
So this is your girl piece of pie.
And your other girl piece of cake.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.